I'm Karyn Bryant for MMA H.E.A.T. I'm here with Sean Pierson. And Sean, you're going to be taking on Jake Ellenberger, a guy that I know pretty well and I know is always prepared, even at last minute. So what's your take on the fight with him, and how did you have to change maybe your strategy knowing that you had a new opponent?
It's huge. Like, we had to change strategy a little bit, but there's not a lot you can do in 2 weeks. So as far as changing full-out preparation, it can't be done because, you know, you got 2 weeks of training left. We had to alter just because Jake's skill set and Brian's skill set, there's similarities, but there's also major differences. So we just have to be ready for a different game plan. And I know Jake's in shape. No one at this level takes a fight on short notice not being in great shape. So I expect the best out of Jake, just like he's going to expect the best out of me.
And the thing is it's sort of I don't know if it's a step up in competition, but do you see it as a tougher fight, a more important fight now, a fight with more repercussions?
It's definitely a tougher fight for me, and I don't mean that as disrespect to Brian. Just on paper, it's a higher profile fight. Jake's a little bit more veteran in the sport. Like, as far as he's got more fights under his belt, he's got more UFC wins, more UFC fights, and he's fought bigger opponents. So for sure, he's been in this spot before that I'm in right now, and I haven't. So it's a much tougher fight for me. But at the same time, with no risk, there's no reward. So it's a huge risk fight for me, but there's a huge reward at the end as well. So I'm happy.
And obviously you're ready. You've been training with GSP. Can you talk a little bit about your preparation for this?
Yeah, I just, you know, this is my first time I've been a full-time fighter because I've always had a full-time job on the side. So I had a great camp at Grant Brothers down where I trained with Tapstar, but then I also have a good synergy with TriStar and the guys out there. So, you know, I work with George and the guys. I go to Montreal for a week. I'll come back here for a couple weeks, go to Montreal. And training partners is really the best reason for it, because out in Montreal, they have great athletes all the time training for fights. Yeah. As long as you're great coaches, you know, it's incredible. Just the synergy we have is amazing.
So what did you do before as your other job before you were a full-time fighter?
I worked at Dell Computers for 9 years. Yeah.
So were you like tech help, or what did you do?
I was an account manager, but I'm a techie nerd. Yeah. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, I like my video games, I like my technology, so I'm a techie.
All right, so what's your favorite game? I've been trying to get tips on people who've been playing some of the games. Give me some tips because I'm not real good.
I'm addicted to Call of Duty, Black Ops Online. That's my game right now. I just got the new Mortal Kombat, which is pretty cool. It's a throwback to, you know, when I was younger playing in the arcades, and, you know, all sporting games, NHL, Madden. I love those type of games too. Yeah,
I can't get past the zombies on Black Ops, but I do remember Mortal Kombat. Do they still say finish him?
Oh yeah, finish him, fatality, flawless victory. You know, they brought all the crazy fatalities back in. There's some babalities in the game. I've only had it for 3 days, but it's pretty fun. It's a nice throwback.
Awesome. Now here's the thing. I've been to Canada a few times. One of the first things I do when I come here is I pretty much chow down on coffee crisp bars. We don't have those in America. What's the deal with them? Do you know and understand why they're so good and why I can't get them in America?
I don't know. I don't eat them.
You don't eat them. I'm telling you, people, they're the best candy bar ever. They're light, they're wafery, they're chocolatey and coffee.
Yeah, like I've had one before. Don't get me wrong, but if I was a chocolate bar of choice, I'm a Mars guy. You know, a nice Mars bar.
I feel you on that. What's the one thing we need to know about Canadians? You know, as far as this card is obviously very stacked with them. A lot of Americans haven't been here, as strange as that is. It's so close. Is there a certain sort of vibe you guys have, a certain sort of outlook on life that may be different from Americans?
I don't think so. I always look at you guys as just our neighbors. But we don't all say A. Like, I don't know why everybody says we say A. I don't think I do. We're going to replay this video and probably count 30 of them. But every time I hear A, I'm like, I better not sound like that. I probably do, but oh well.
No, you don't. You don't. It's when people say, "Oh, what's this story about?" It's the about. That's what we hear. About.
About. That's what I say.
I know. Yeah.
No one says that up here. That's got to be from like Northwest Territories or something. Come on. About.
It's all the moose saying it, right?
Exactly.
Yeah. All right. Well, Sean, thank you very much for the Canadian history lesson and everything. And I wish you the best of luck. And this is going to be a fun night, huh?
Yeah, it's going to be amazing.
All right. Awesome. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
Can you do